Good everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope y'all had a very good day today. Before we get into this video, please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and you enjoy this type of content. Any form of love would be greatly appreciated over here. With all that being said, let's get right into the topic of this video. Coming into the season, the Golden State Warriors are about to be on the rise after having a terrible season where Steph Curry broke his hand during the first couple games of the regular season, Draymond Green being unhealthy and ultimately not playing that many games, having one of the worst records in the NBA. But by having a long offseason due to the bubble, Steph Curry and Draymond Green will be able to get back to 100%. And also with the comeback for Klay Thompson after suffering a torn ACL, and not to mention they got the number 2 pick, which would eventually turn into James Wiseman from trading D'Angelo Russell to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Andrew Wiggins. So we're about to see the Golden State Warriors back into the playoffs, being the deadly team that we all saw them during that finals run. However, unfortunately, Shams had to put out some pretty bad fucking news where Klay Thompson would tear his Achilles while rehabbing from his torn ACL back in the 2019 finals. So it has been 2 years since we've seen Klay Thompson wearing a Warriors uniform playing meaningful basketball. And not to mention James Wiseman, their top draft pick, just tore his meniscus in his knee, which has sidelined him for the rest of this season. As of right now, the Warriors are in the 10th spot, 2 games below 500, for just losing to the Minnesota Timberwolves, who are possibly the worst fucking team in the NBA. Steph Curry is playing at an MVP level, possibly better than his 2 unanimous MVP seasons. However, it's all being wasted because he has to play with fucking G League players and college freshmen. It's a damn shame because this man went from popping champagne, having parades in the streets of Oakland, polishing his championship trophies. But now this man is sitting on the sideline depressed as hell, probably crying in his fucking sleep knowing that he has to play with this shit team built around him. However, I do believe the front office has 2 options in which they can do in order to improve this roster for them to be in at least playoff contention and maybe, just maybe, be able to compete for a championship. First option being the less aggressive option, which is just overall just getting quality role players that you can use to build around the core that you guys have, and getting rid of players that ultimately don't help the team at all. Maybe someone like a Cam Bazemore, get that nigga out of here. Getting a better backup center to replace Kevon Looney, overall just build the bench better because honestly, the Warriors are shit when Steph Curry isn't on the court. The Warriors are able to keep James Wiseman and be able to keep someone like Andrew Wiggins, who is starting to become more consistent and I think finding his role on the Warriors. And obviously Klay Thompson comes back, which would overall make the team better. And then the second option, which I would personally do if I was Bob Myers, is just say fuck the youth, fuck James Wiseman, fuck having a future, and just go all in on the core that got you the 3 championships. Steph Curry's getting older, Draymond Green's getting older. Klay Thompson, he just had 2 back-to-back career-threatening injuries. However, these 3 players still have championship DNA in them, and I do believe that if they have better overall players around them, and maybe even another star player competing with them, this is going to be a championship team. Look, they missed out on a big opportunity to improve their roster this season by the trade deadline. As personally, I would have thought they would have made a big moves just to give Steph Curry some fucking help. Nikola Vucevic would have been a good option for them, or even just anyone, literally anyone. They could have picked up anyone to just help this man, but they didn't even make any fucking moves. No, they made one move, and that was for fucking Brad Wanamaker. So if the front office want to have this last dance like how MJ and the Bulls did, they need to go all in. I would assume maybe Karl-Anthony Towns, best pickup for them, because he's still young. But as it's looking right now with the Minnesota Timberwolves doing pretty good, I don't know, I think y'all missed the window for that. There have been some reports for Bradley Beal, but I don't see how that fucking fits with Klay Thompson and Bradley Beal. I don't know how the lineups is going to work with that. Or even maybe pick up a guy like Pascal Siakam, who has shown that he can be a great second to third option for a championship team. But obviously how he's doing right now, and after Kawhi left, he's shown that he can't be a number one option. So yeah, if I'm the GM and I'm looking what Steph Curry's doing without having any star player, look at what the Lakers did for LeBron. The Lakers initially had a young core of Alonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, who's an all-star, and Josh Hart. They had a pretty good young core. Ultimately, that shit was not gonna win them a championship. So they said, fuck the future. All three of them niggas can pack it up and go down to New Orleans for AD. And look where they are now. They won a chip. And they're contending to fucking repeat. So I mean, you gotta go all in. So that's gonna wrap it up for this video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. And with all that being said, I'm out. Peace out, y'all.